Sunday. We have been sitting around trying to learn about Penguindrum, and we're still confused.
Yeah,
I don't know why we were doing that, but we were just thinking about the AMVs and how great that was, and then
how great that was! Excuse me?
And then we were like, let's look up what Penguindrum actually is, and we still
You
don't
look
know.
like dad in his like pajama shirt, like with your shirt open. Like, what is
now
this?
Just lost.
Yeah,
yeah, I don't know what it's about.
Yeah, we just read a whole explanation of what it was about. I still don't know.
Internet, please explain. What is Penguindrum?
Not about penguins. Still disappointed.
The penguins went into space, apparently.
Incest. Today we're getting ready right now. I think our only real plan is to take photos as Vanitas.
And a nice dinner.
And nice dinner. So we're
the good boys.
we're
He's not that good.
I am very good.
He's good. No, he's an angel.
Yes. So we're on our way to the car, but we got separated in the elevators. So we're waiting
there they
for
are.
the crew. Oh, there they are. All right, so we're heading to take our stuff to the car.
Okay. Teamwork made the dream work in that elevator.
We're getting cookies.
I finally got the cookies. Goal of the weekend right here. They're pretty good.
Great.
What's the verdict?
What?
Is it good?
It's a double doozy. Of course it's good.
I would say it's just for the camera, but that's a complete lie. This is Becky 24/7.
What? Yeah, I don't know.
I know, Becky's getting her wish.
What am I doing? I just like
You wanted to do this!
be like half off and like.
Oh, okay.
What am I doing? I'm just like, yeah, do it. I don't care anymore.
Sandwich.
I hope I got that face. I'm like, a sandwich.
We just took some pictures. I'm tired too. I'm like,
Yeah, I'm less dead than I was at Katsu.
Same,
but I
definitely.
feel like we stayed up later.
Still tired.
I don't know.
Well,
But
anyway.
yeah.
Now we're gonna go to the AMV contest and see if those are better AMVs, because it's just the weekend of the AMV, apparently. So hopefully they'll actually be good and not traumatizing.
Yes, that would be nice. But the con is winding down.
Yeah.
It's kind of interestingly not that crowded today. Like it was interesting, this con. The first day and the second day were kind of empty, and then it got super crowded yesterday and like the end of Friday, and now it's like empty again.
Well, a lot of people probably also only come on Saturday because they're
Yeah.
like local, like they like live in Georgia and like let's just go for the day, which is what I do with like Florida ones. I'm like I'm just gonna go on Saturday.
Right.
So people probably do that here too.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm not from Georgia, but
Well,
so we're gonna watch AMVs and then I think maybe we're gonna go to
Linner. Yeah.
and that'll probably be it.
Yeah.
So
We'll let you know if there's any Penguindrum AMVs.
Oh, no.
That's the theme of the weekend.
oh god. So I look like a maniac right now because I'm like halfway changed. Or I did change, but I didn't take my wig off yet or my like weird shoes.
Yep.
So, but we're changing. Well, some of us are changing. I changed. I don't know. Basically, we're done here. We're gonna go get some barbecue, and then I guess that's it. That's the last thing.
So, it's the end of the convention.
The end. Yeah.
We're all in like half outfits, except you're just full out of everything.
I have to drive, so
yeah.
I need to be comfortable.
I'm gonna sit on a plane in super fancy looking clothes and giant boots, but that's fine. So time to discuss what our favorite parts were.
Okay. Do you want to go first?
Sure. So my favorite part is probably Gurren and Shinya, honestly. Like, but I mean, every shoot, like it was a lot of fun doing so many shoots, like just with each other and just being able to be really relaxed during it all and chill and get whatever like type of photos that we wanted out of that. So being able to get Shirayuki photos, that was another thing that I liked a lot, and our Gurren and Shinya photos, I don't know, pretty much just that. But I also really liked the AMV thing. Like that was such,
Thursday?
Yes, that was such a highlight for me, honestly, because it was so funny. Like okay, you don't know me personally, vlog people, but I just like sit around at night and watch like shipping AMVs of like the same 3 ships over and over for like months on end. So like AMVs are like my life, but that was just so funny. Your reactions to those AMVs, and like they were so weird, and
I was so tired too. You have to understand. Like I got 3 hours of sleep the night before, drove 5 hours, did con stuff all day long, and we're sitting in there at like midnight watching these AMVs that were like bizarre. I was like,
yeah.
I just kept looking at them being like, what?
But yeah, that was, I mean, I just keep thinking about it, and it was just great. So mostly the photo shoots were my fave, but also that was a highlight.
Honestly, I feel like I don't really have a favorite part because my favorite was just hanging out with you all the whole time. Like it was just really nice and fun and chill, and like for the most part we all like hung out with each other the whole weekend.
Yeah, that
and
was
it was just really, really fun. I guess the times that I was like, what was I saying?
Try again.
Oh, I was gonna say like the moments that I feel like I was like the most happy during was just like walking around as Lissa and Owain and like having everyone love us and like just I don't know, like wandering, like that was super fun because I just love them, and then like everyone wanted a picture and they were like, oh my god, and I was just like. And then also, like our May and Bowie shoot was really fun, just because like I love photo shoots, and that was just like, okay, what would they do? Let's be shippy.
Yeah.
Except for the part where your headband broke.
Yeah.
That was not good, because that was like awkward. Like I was just sitting there like, I can't believe this is happening. I don't know what to do. So, but other than that, that was really fun. Like that whole thing, and when she climbed up in the tree. So, those are probably like my 2 like highlights, but really the most fun part was just being with everyone and even just chilling in the room, having our little picnics.
Yeah, I agree.
Talking about Penguindrum. Do you guys want to say what your favorite part was? Gurren and Shinya is probably my top. Also, yeah, like I think like all of Friday was like it for me.
Friday was because that's when you did.
Yeah, because Owain and Lissa was just so great, and everybody was like so excited to see them, and I was like, I'm so excited to just be with my mom. It was just so much fun. The aquarium was pretty fun, even though I was like so tired. I feel like I still like, I probably would have appreciated it more if I was less that tired, but it was still fun.
Yeah.
You're gonna hate me,
Oh no.
but I really liked the AMVs.
Yes.
I mean, like,
Yes.
They were pretty tough.
Yeah.
I just destroyed my shoe.
She just fell to the ground.
I didn't fall. I purposely rolled off dramatically. Okay,
Literally
get it
an act for the
straight.
camera. This is what she did.
Oh my god.
The AMVs were pretty tough. I mean, it was just like
I just
one-
hope that part of that was me entertaining you guys.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, with the
my
rough tracks going on,
reactions.
plus
Yeah.
like just the natural catastrophes happening one after another, where we're like, what's going on?
It
Yes.
was wild.
And then like the back to back to back to back to back Penguindrum, and it's like, did someone get really excited? I think the words were like, are they just gonna showcase like each fetish? I mean, at this point right now, all the days just kind of blur into one fantastic day. And
Yeah,
I can't distinguish them
basically.
apart.
Yeah.
To quote you, I feel like I lived my life and like I'm on my deathbed reminiscing. That's what she said the other day.
I feel like everything that we did timing wise was so good.
Yeah.
Like we were so efficient. We were on schedule with everything. We like did a good variety of stuff, but it was like chill at the same time. We like left at a good time, got here at a good time. We're gonna be leaving at a good time. We like example, I'm happy that we did the more casual thing in the morning on Saturday because that's when we had to do stuff and go to the autograph, and then we could change into Fire Emblem like later on. Like I'm glad that we like didn't really do anything else Saturday night other than pack the car because we were like tired, and so like I'm not as dead today as I was at Katsucon because Katsucon I was dying on Sunday. So I'm just like I'm really happy with just like how we did everything, and like even like bringing the food and being able to come back to the room and eat, like just everything was so good. We were so good. It's time to talk about either least favorite, regrets, or something that you would have done differently. Do you want to go first again? If you have any.
Okay, so I mean, my least favorite part of the experience was the heat and the sweating everywhere. I don't remember the last time we came to Momocon being that sweaty constantly. Like it was so hot.
Like I do.
Like it was like
Global warming.
I am not a southern person, but like this is why I prefer cons not in the summer. But even like Otakon was not this bad. So yeah, that was just like it didn't really impact the like having a good time, but it was just like uncomfortable and gross to a point.
Yeah, it's like you would take off your clothes and it would be like.
Yeah, it was just like a lot. It's like it would have been much nicer if that had not been like that. But the other thing I was gonna say is I kind of wish that we had more time yesterday as May and Bowie in like the con area to like kind of showcase that, or like been able to go to the Fire Emblem shoot as them, because I like going as like the newer characters and like the ones that people don't cosplay as often. And like everyone really appreciates Echoes all the time, so it's like interacting with the other Fire Emblem fans like that would have been nice. Because we pretty much just spent those outfits doing the photo shoot and then at the aquarium, so we didn't really have any time to like just chill around the con area and kind of let people see the outfits. So I kind of wish that had been, we'd had more time
We
to
got
do
a lot
that,
of compliments in the aquarium still though.
Yeah, and
Like people didn't really take pictures of us, but they would be like, "Oh yes,
Yeah.
good outfit." Like other cosplayers too, not just like the random people.
Yeah,
like
right.
liked our outfits. So,
yeah,
but
yeah.
I like low-key regret not booking like a real shoot for Lissa and Owain, because like if I would have, because like whatever we were gonna do like didn't work out, and that's fine, but it's like if I would have known that we were just gonna do it ourselves, I would have wanted to do that earlier in the day. Because, like, I mean, I looked through the pictures and, like, my face is not great in a lot of them, so it just would have been nice to have done it when we weren't, like, dying and sweaty. But at the same time, we live pretty, like, near each other, and we can do that whenever we want. And we're doing my family at AUSA, so really I don't care about anything ever. That's all that matters. But, you know, the biggest regret is that we were not able to capture on film me falling into the bed.
Would you like to tell the story?
That's just gonna be another one of those things like the card guy. That's like, we didn't get it on film, so it's like, you will never understand.
That's when I was like,
That's pretty much it. I was kind of disappointed that the aquarium was like so crowded.
Yeah.
Because when I went 3 years ago, they like didn't have general public during aquarium night, but this time they did. So there was like a lot of like just regular people, and it was just confused regular people. And I mean, the confusion is fine, but it was just really crowded, and it was kind of hard to like shoot and like live.
Yeah, I mean, it would have definitely been more comfortable to be shooting fake kissing on the rocks without families and children walking
And people
by.
like catcalling you.
Yeah, being like, oh, this isn't for children. Yeah.
Yeah, so that happened.
Yeah.
But I mean, overall, I think it was so fun, and I enjoyed like the animals and like the overall experience. But I was like, you know, I kind of wish it wasn't this crowded. So
Yeah.
that's not really like a regret. Like I can't control that, but like on the lower end of things. But
I mean, I probably would have worn a different cosplay to the aquarium if I knew it would have been gen admission, because like, man, it was way too crowded to be walking around in a suit of armor.
because I feel like someone told me that last year they had normal people, but this year they weren't. That
'Cause
this
the
year it was
year-
just going to be cosplay.
Yeah, and the year that I went, it was really empty because it was like not general admission. We had a whole Wadano horror group, and we shot in the tube for like 45 minutes.
Right. Yeah.
So I was like, oh well, if it's like that, yeah, it'll be fine walking around in Conrad. I regret not booking a shoot for Conrad. I was like, I'm just trying to save money for my move, so I didn't want to like book shoots, but I didn't book a shoot for Conrad, and I feel like it looked really nice, so I'm just like hoping if I go do a location shoot like with Marissa or something,
only one bit of him broke.
that he looks nice.
Only one bit broke.
Yeah, and I can fix the piece that broke. It's pretty easy to fix.
So you can wear it again.
Yeah. I like could have gone to more stuff, but I don't really know. Like nothing was really timed the right way for me to like go to like all the stuff I wanted to go to.
I definitely agree with the aquarium. I just did not feel comfortable at all. There were way too many normal people is the word I'm gonna go with, because it was very much like an us versus them. Their words. Because we were in the CNN Center, and like a really lovely couple came over and took our pictures with us and were asking about us. And they were very much like, oh, we feel like we're not a part, we're not like involved, and just, I don't know. So having separate events at the aquarium would have been fantastic. I do remember it being just as hot though, only because like this was the first time that I've worn Ramona since the last Momocon, and I do remember it being just unbearable.
Yeah. Maybe we just weren't outside as much
I think so.
last time. Yeah.
It just had a lot of moisture in the air, and that was just like makeup ruined.
Yeah, literally,
instantly.
always.
So Becky, what would you rate your con experience on a scale of 1 to 10?
I've been thinking about this throughout the weekend.
Yeah.
I'd probably say 9 out of 10 because like everything we did was so much fun, and we did so many good photo shoots and got so many nice pictures and cute OTPs, and everything was good. Just like the heat and the sweat and the uncomfortableness like takes it down a little bit, but other than that it was all really good. So a 9 out of 10 I think is a good score.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
I actually agree. What did I rate Katsucon? Like 9.5?
9.5, yeah.
Because I think I rated Katsucon only not a 10 because I was like, everything hurt and I was so tired. Which my feet hurt, but other than that, I'm okay and I'm not super tired, so that's like a plus.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I feel like Katsu was for some reason like more amazing, so I feel like this one has to be lower. But it was still really, really good, and I feel like this was a good, like, next con after that, because Katsu was super fun, but it was like we were just busy all the time. We were like, gotta do this, gotta do this, gotta do this. And then this time it was more, like, laid back, like, yeah, let's go here. Yeah, let's do this, you know? And it was like, we ended up doing, like, some different stuff, but, like, we went to the AMVs, we went to karaoke, We took a lot of pictures, but it was all very like relaxed. So I feel like it was a nice follow-up convention. And like I said, my negative comments were very small. So yeah, I would say like 8.59 for me.
What would you score?
Oh, I don't know. I feel like I could rate my
overall
individual days.
experience.
Because like Friday was a 10. Friday, I feel like
Just
Friday
average
night
them
I was like
out.
walking back to the hotel in Shinya and I was like, I really don't care what happens the rest of the weekend. Like Conrad could fall apart on my body and I'd be all right. Like my OTP happened. I'm so happy. Like Saturday I was like kind of stressed out and all over the place, so I didn't have as good of a time, which is like partially my fault. So, because I didn't plan Saturday very well, but like Friday went really nicely and Thursday was like really relaxing. So I had like a really nice all around time. I always enjoy Momocon like in general, even though I haven't been like a gazillion years. I forget how like relaxed, and I don't feel pressured to always be like in cosplay on the con floor all the time in my A game. Like I can just show up and have fun, and there's no like pressure to be like doing my best constantly. So yeah, I'm gonna put like a solid like 8.59. All of my like complaints are so minor, or they're my own fault, and it being my own fault is not like I wouldn't take away from the con. It's just me.
Yeah.
The heat knocks it down for me.
Yeah. Same.
All in all, I'd say it was pretty good. Pretty nice people here. I mean, I keep looking online and I'm like, so many lovely people in the world, and they're all here with us today.
Thanks, Bob Ross.
So yeah, I'm gonna go with like maybe a 9. Like it's a solid point down for the weather.
Yeah, that's my complaint. Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed the Momocon vlog. It was fun. Next is Otakon.
Yeah, and we're gonna have a con haul video for
Oh
this.
yeah, we are.
See
So
what we bought.
stay tuned for
so
that.
yeah, check that out.
Yeah. Till next time.
See you then.
Wait, Pocahontas wave. It's not even in it.
Bye. Hello friends. So here's a little anecdotal addendum to the end of that Momocon vlog. So as you know, I traveled from Baltimore to Atlanta, so I had to fly back tonight. And let me just tell you the whole story of my experience. And I'm just vlogging in the airport right now because it is 12 o'clock in the morning and I am dead inside and outside. Here's my story. Here's my saga. My flight was supposed to leave at 7:55. It was delayed because there was some like severe weather stuff happening in Baltimore, which like, okay, sure, fine. So it was supposed to leave at 8:40 then. Then they were like, oh, like, we think we'll be able to actually leave on time. Like, they're saying, like, it'll be okay. So, like, line up and, like, get boarded at, like, 7:30-ish. Like, they're like, we'll probably only be a few minutes delayed. So we're, like, on the plane. We were sitting on the plane for, like, at least, like, 30, 40 minutes or something. And then they're like, here's another change to the schedule. We need to stop in Richmond for a few minutes to drop off these other 2 pilots because there's some stranded plane in Richmond. And so we need to just drop these pilots off so they can fly this random stranded plane in Richmond. Like, what? Okay, alright, sure, great. So we literally stopped in Richmond, Virginia for like 20 minutes and then took off again. Finally made it to BWI, Baltimore, and then we were just like sitting on the runway for like another 30 minutes because there were no gates open because apparently they didn't know we were still coming. So it's like 12 o'clock now. I was supposed to initially arrive at 9:50, so 2 hours later, here I am. There's always some adventure, something going on, but we're finally back.